first round's gonna go over to UFT.
Yeah, very clean round coming out from UFT Varsity here. No one going down, only Michael Wecky taking a tiny bit of chip damage. So, their armor will be carrying forward as well. It's safe to see UFT Varsity is off to a pretty good start. And ASU does decide to force back after getting a bomb plant. Despite doing only 46 damage as a team overall in the first round of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure UFT's going to expect this. It'll be interesting to see how they deal with it. It looks like it's going to be another heavy commit towards B with this time some mid presence and a B lurk or an A lurk.
Heavy cave control coming out from ASU. Oh, just deciding to smoke off the cave entrance and take mid. Oh. Zip taking down someone from Cat, Noogie pushing him, and he does not get the spray transfer. The T's are running up into Donut 0-3, and while Scratch, I believe, pushes through aiming to clear out that side. They do get a pick onto at Cat. This opens up the B site. The CTs are sweating bullets right now. They have no clue. The T's could rotate B right now and have no information on their whereabouts.
Yeah, I'd like to see Scratch and Tim group up here. Split in a 2v3 if they're split up like this. If they're not good for a pick, it's going to go really, really, really poorly.
ASU walking into cave here. No one to contest the B side's all theirs if they just walk onto site and plant right now. They do have a lurk going through Donut here. Scratch should be able to find him. He does. But does this cause his team to rotate? Bomb is going to be going down on B. Tim is trying to spam a bit to see if he can find anything. Both T's on site. A big fight coming on long right here. If Noogie wins this, Timbus take him down. And just the last T stuck on pillar. And Scratch takes him down at the end.
Yeah, it's a nice clean retake from UFT. Honestly, I think it's a misplay from ASU sending that one person through A as a decoy. When you have two low players, you're hoping for a trade, and there's just no way that trade's ever coming through. So, yeah, but shaky from Varsity, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was really well played by ASU actually. They took cat control and then pinched mid later into the round instead of fighting it immediately in the beginning. And that got them a decent amount of kills onto the donut guy and onto the red room guy.
Yeah, and also Noogie had that great game sense to get that flank pick on Uno, which was really important for that round. But since they did lose the force, they're going to be on a double save, so we're going to expect this round to...
A quick mid-rush coming out. Michael Wecky goes down. 3 players streaming into Donut. Just Scratch left. Zip is here on CT to help, and he does dink the opponent deep into Donut. A 4-on-5 situation here. The T's do have a low buy and no armor, so it is still on UFT to lose this round. The round is slowing down here. Scratch walked by an opponent. Zip might get caught off guard here. Oh, the opponent misses. Scratch should hear him, and he gets taken down. The rest of his teammates are still stuck mid. Yuno's pushed through T-spawn already. He's about to spot them at elbow. Is Vanessa aware of this? He is! Yuno gets taken down, but Scratch is there just to trade him. Bomb is down on the T side. Pranted goes down as well to Zip. Scratch. Big nade coming out. Does Molly kill both? Oh! Blade with a quick flick onto B. And another kill onto Zip. 1v1 situation, 7 HP, Blade versus Timbus. Timbus should be hearing this. Oh, he fakes the noise. This is really well played coming out from Blade. He does only have 7 HP, no armor, walking out of mid. This causes Timbus to check T-spawn. He does know it, it's clear. Should give him a bit of hint of where Blade is going. But he will be able to get bombed down. With 10 seconds remaining. They're both going towards Donut, and Timbus takes down Blade.
That's 3 rounds on the board for UFT Varsity, but each round's looked a little more shaky than the last. Honestly, I think a huge part of this misplay is the calls to have flank on what's an eco buy. I just don't think it really makes sense, and we're giving them free guns. But really well played from ASU. Almost pulled that round out of nowhere again.
I kind of disagree. I think the push by is not bad. He was coordinated with Zip, so they could pinch onto the player's donut or elbow. They know seem to play pretty slow, but is playing pretty aggressive this game so far. We've seen him getting picked off on the flank a couple times.
Yeah, we're hoping to see more out of him. I know he's one of the star players on the team. Hopefully he's able to time those flanks a little bit better, get some more picks.
Finesse lining up a maul for Pillar. The nade barely misses him. Lands right above his head. Seems like the T's are grouping up for a B hit here. Timbus gets taken down in Cave. Gets one back in Banana. He gets spotted. He's playing around the Pillar here. He's getting pinched on from both sides, but his teammate is here to help. Michael cross. Teeth are slowing this down, prodding around for any pushes. Walking up Banana, trying to find a pick here. We do have 3 CTs rotated in already. If the T's want to rotate out now, it would be a great time. And Miss Molly, and pushes and punishes that mistake by Noogie.
Also caught the timing on the op. The op was aimed in on him, and then as soon as it was aimed off, he peeked that.
2 kills go the way of ASU, but does bring one back. 2-on-2 situation here. Might be over peeking here. That's taken down. Last 2 T's are mid, and it's just up to Michael Wecky to clutch this. 1v2, the T's are going through Donut. They have a free plant. And Michael Wecky does have a kit and a flash, so this is very doable. Oh, he's running into Donut. He takes the fight and wins it. But he goes down to Pranet on the Jacob Peak.
Yeah, so first round on the board for ASU. Well played all around. Again, I think UFT doing really well in keeping control of the map, but what they're not doing so well of is when they get those first picks, keeping that man advantage up and playing together, getting those trades. So let's see how they adjust for the next couple rounds.
It seems ASU is able to, once they start poking holes through the defense, they're able to catch a lot of rotates off guard, and they're just taking it slow and punishing the aggressive peaks by UFT. Michael Wicky goes down, and Cubby, he does dink Pranet, but through the wall.
In Valorant, that's a kill.
Yeah, the paper thin walls. Seems like the T's are grouping up for a cave hit into a stack. Gets 2 here. Pranet running around, might have heard Scratch's peek. He does see it, but Scratch takes him down. The thing from Michael Wecky gives Scratch an op to play with. 3v2 situation right now. The T's are on the receiving end, and takes down the last T going up Banana and Cave.
There we go. That's a nice round from UFT. One thing they did better that round was not over-aggressing, but also timing their pushes just right. That pick on the Opper from Scratch was super essential for that round. They just lost all of their A control, and they had to go through mid, where was just picking them off like rabbits. Yeah. So great round from UFT.
Also a great call by Timbus, I believe, who's IGLing for UFT to stack Cave, and that's what allowed them to set up the crossfire and get those 2 kills on the main push towards B. Oh, Zip with a nasty shot to Pranet. Noogie overstaying his welcome, trying to fight Timbus with the dually. Oh, great takes on Michael Wecky. 3v4 situation. The T's are all grouped up towards elbow, and hey, without much control, have mid and B. Seems like the T's decide to group up and walk towards A, but there'll be wandering straight into the scopes of Scratch, who's trained on this A main position. Zip is also here to assist them. Oh, great shot from Blade. Another one by Bray onto Zip. That opens up the rounds. 2v2 situation.
His teammate. Yeah,
You know,
Bray's gonna go
catches
down.
Bray on the cross. Just Blade left on a 1v2 situation. One player from Donut, one from CT. He does hold for the push from Timbus Donut. You know, left in a 1v1 situation. He knows exactly where Blade is. Baits out the shot. He sits in him, gets burned in a molly. You know, throwing a nade straight onto him right now. Just playing around inside the smoke. Blade trying to hold on for as long as he can. You know, looking around trying to find him through the smoke. Jumps through, but gets no-scope by Blade.
Total domination.
Yeah, UFT losing out on another man advantage here. They have to find a way to be able to trade those out late round, especially on such an open map where picks are extremely important. They have to find a way to be able to trade those picks off. The T's are doing a great job of that, like those deagle shots on A that we saw.
They just hit some nasty shots onto Scratch, and that just opened up the round for them. I think Zip tried to crawl it back, but I think, in my opinion, he overcommitted onto the fight, and that caused the T's just get A for free.
Yeah, we're seeing the T's make use of that op. It's gonna get
Going for
one.
another aggressive peek onto B doors, goes down. The T's have full mid control, and they're still playing slowly with default. They're aware of Scratch's push this time. Great round coming out from ASU, playing it slow and anticipating the aggressive peaks from the low buy of UFT. Seems like they figured it out. There's no one on A, and that's where the T's will end up going. Zip does find Finesse holding their flank. This puts it in a winnable situation, 2v4 retake. But they have to find these two kills. Oh, Zip gets traded back. One v 3 situation here from Timbus. Looks like he's just gonna save the M4. Maybe go for some exits. Very clean round coming out from ASU this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the next couple of rounds we see Tim change up the strategies a little bit. Clearly the aggression is not being well received, especially on those B main and A main angles. Now that the T's have an op, I think what they really want to do is try to play those sites, have those smokes, hold on for as long as possible before really trying anything. I'd also hope that if they do push, they have some more utility supporting them instead of dry peeking. But we'll see what Tim calls for the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, coming into round 8 is a 4-3 with UFT leading by only 1 point. Well, both teams are coming in with a full buy. Oh no, sorry. Both UFT is coming in with an eco with only pistols, while ASU's has full utility and guns.
Yeah, as expected, UFT's playing a much slower round. Looks like ASU's going to speed it up towards A with 2 players.
Still boosting up an opper onto the box here. How long? You know, challenging the opper with the dig. Not showing any ounce of respect. Just pushing and peeking over and over. Cave control gotten by ASU. They're still prodding around, looking for gaps, looking for where the opponent is.
UFT's doing a great job of not showing where their stack is towards, which is towards this A site. And as these T's walk up, this Deagle can do a lot of work, and we'll see if the trades come out.
Yep. T's are walking into red room actually. They're grouping up for maybe an A hit, but Timbus is ready for this, and he's the one player on the team with an M4 saved. Do the T's objective? They don't, but they do get the trade. Zip gets one, picks off the opponent on A main at the meantime. Does he know just one side? He does, and he takes them down. UFT should be aware that there's opponent push CT, spots him, calms that to his teammate, and Michael Wacky takes him down from behind. 1v3 situation here by Pranit with the ops stuck on site. He gets two players coming up lane. He misses gets one, but gets traded immediately.
Yeah, that round I think went UFT's way because they did a great job of adjusting. It's a great call from Tim. He also gets the essential pick on the guy pushing red room. Basically opens everything up, and even though he goes down, he leaves 2 rifles in CT, so whichever side they go to, UFT is able to rotate and get those guns, which was super important for that round.
Yep. UFT also played together this time, and it allowed them to trade each other and punish this slow prodding default from ASU. Great round overall from UFT, winning a very key force buy round. And if they win this round as well, it would break ASU's economy and put them on a back foot for the next few rounds.
Yeah, I'd like to see ASU make more use of their ops, set him up in an aggressive position, try to pick off someone who's been over peeking. Like he has cracked aim, but he will overextend sometimes. And see if ASU can sort of take advantage of that.
Another slow default coming out from the T's. Seems like Timbus has called for adjustment where they play heavy on the sites and give up mid. The T's do have full mid control now, but it seems like they don't know what to do with all this map control.
Yeah, they're not used to UFT playing so far back, which is a great adjustment from Timbus. We'll see how this round goes, but I think the setup is pretty solid.
Yep. Planet's peeking out of A main, trying to find a pick, does find Scratch onto the site. He's gonna start speeding up while the rest of his team goes cave. Is holding this. Are they aware of Timbus hiding in another cubby as well? Have repositioned out into open, but he gets traded by Bray. Just Timbus left on the B side. The T's are grouping up B, it seems like. Timbus should hear this and comments to his teammates. He decides to go for a banana push in order to bring the fight to the enemy. He catches up Noogie, decides to fall back, catches Bray as well. This one-man hold here. He does get taken down by Finesse finally, but Michael Wecky is already there for the trade. Planet left in a 1v2 situation. Full flash, Zip coming at him. He does get a quick adjustment onto him, but Michael Wecky kills him, gets him with a pistol in the end. Misses the close range op shot.
Yeah, these rounds are going over to UFT, but they're definitely not in a clean fashion. ASU doing a great job of keeping that pressure on. I think Timbus has been an absolute hero in these last 2 rounds, keeping the team together, putting his team in an advantageous spot. Not sure if the peak from Zip there was the right play, but at the end of the day, they convert the round, which is what's important.
I think Zip peaked, but Michael Wecky missed on the trade. So
yeah, probably either the timing or maybe the order of the peak could have been different. Looks like it's going to be a B rush.
They will be slow by a nade and a molly. They're grouping up at the bottom. Only 2 players from UFT holding this onto this B site. Smokes and flashes are coming out. Immediately takes down one before Timbus on site with a shotgun, and it's a quick cleanup by UFT.
Yeah, Timbus coming out huge here. Getting the ecos, pulling up on the buy rounds. He's doing everything. Calling
Farming
as well.
up, yep, farming up the sweet cash with the shotgun as well. The new auto shotgun in CSU is slightly broken, especially with all the smoke changes and being able to just spam the smoke and see through.
Yeah, well, you got to take advantage of it while it lasts. Let's see if they make any changes to the gun.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like Valorant where we're stuck with a broken auto shotgun for half the 2 years.
It's still broken.
Yeah. Quick cave control coming in. Timbus does go down. Find someone in banana. Adjust to caves. There's 2 players waiting for him. Goes for aggressive peek. Picks off Finesse. His teammate's found dumbfounded with his turning around. Planet gets traded out by Noogie. Stuck in a 2v3 situation. Bomb is dropped outside B main. The UFT is stacked towards B right now, but it seems like they are giving up their info that they're B main.
Scratch has info that they're not A, so chances are they're going to keep, well, as I said, that one rotated towards the mids over to A. So we'll see how this round plays out. Maybe they have the hard read here.
ASU does still have some util left. If they decide to isolate one player and trade each other out, they could put themselves in a 1v2 situation. Or even 2v2 if they get the final opening. Deciding to play passive this time, just waiting for the opponent to take B. Scratch pushing through main again. He should be hearing the T's running up Donut and calming down to his teammates. Might be a 3v2 retake situation. Scratch goes out for a peek, but he can't find a bomb planter or the cover. 2v2 situation. Both T's are kind of low. The bomb is planted for Donut. Michael Weki with an op walking through Donut. Both players walking through Tempo, sorry.
You've got two low players, but you've got an op on UFT, so if the trades don't come out, this could go really badly.
Noogi's pushed through CT. He does get spotted by and he gets traded out.
Good trades coming out from UFT. Luckily, it was the Opera who got picked off first. Otherwise, things could have went differently. But another round for UFT.
Very unlucky timing from Noogie there. The smoke fading just as walks through, causing him to have to worry about both sides. As we come into the last round of the half, if UFT wins this, they would going to the next half with commanding lead of 9-3, and that would make coming back really hard unless the 9-3 curse from Valorant carries over as well.
Well, there is a Valorant player in this casting this match, so who knows? Maybe it'd be strategic to lose a round.
Fast mid control coming out. Zip gets immediately taken down. Bray is ticked to only 32 HP. They have Donut fast here. Just Scratch left on an island. His teammates is rotating in from Temple. Seems like UFT has a good read here. Scratch is in the right position. He gets cleared, but he holds down mouse one and gets one. Timmons gets two here on the spray down. 2v2 situation on the last round of the half. A big fight going down in Donut, and goes down to Pranit. Just Michael Wacky left. Walking through the smoke, finds Noogie! Oh, he did not see Pranit on the other side.
Yeah, great changeup of pace from ASU on that last round, seeing how their slow plays weren't working anymore now that UFT wasn't pushing. They switched it up and worked out for them to get a fourth round, which I think is going to be really necessary if they want to be able to hold this one down.
Yep. Pretty slow adaptation from them, but at least they were able to pull one round back at the end of the half. Now going to the second half, we're not sure if UFT have played Ancient before. This might be their first time this season. Playing T-side is a lot harder on maps where you're less experienced on, especially against a team such as ASU who plays slow and know their util lineups. A fast B take coming out from UFT. Bray takes down one. They're walking to a B stack, but they do find 0 kills. Just Michael Weki left, but he does go down in the end.
Well, not the push I was expecting. Was hoping to see a little bit more util to support that. As they ran out, those USPs just, were a lot more effective than those Glocks at just picking off players, and they're dropping like flies.
Yeah, they did also run into a stack. It seems like maybe the ASU captain had a read on UFT. Does Nuki have a fast lineup? He does. He has instant elbow smoke, I believe, preventing the ace from getting mid control early.
Yeah, you can see the amount of work they put into this map. To be honest, I don't think the score is currently reflective of how they're playing either. I think a couple of the closer rounds could have went either way. See if they have more luck on the second half.
UFT does decide to save here. Finesse with a top banana re-smoke. That's a pretty cool lineup. Prodding through mid, trying to see if he can find anyone with the deagle. The CTs are stacked towards B right now. Ooh, then they just miss He does call for Nuki to come help mid. Keeps jump spotting. He should have seen on that peak. The T's are grouped up. Still pretty spread out around the map, but they have 2 players towards A main. Noogie with the aggressive peek, but Scratch does find him. Pren at the back of A site, takes down one. It goes down to Michael Wecky.
Well, some crazy shots from Michael.
Yep. And you know, does have a late flank from CT. Just Blade left in a 1v3 situation. How did this end so badly for ASU on against a eco round? Blade trying to find whatever he can, running back towards CT. He does see the shadow, takes on Michael Wecky with the new CS2 shadow mechanic. Both
Yeah, these
team
last few
players
teams-
hiding.
Oh, well, I was gonna say they're probably sweating now, but looks like they're nice and calm. Close that round off.
Plant for Donut, not much the CT can do. He can safely jump spot him and see if he's sticking the bomb and peek him afterwards.
Yeah, honestly, in this game, there's been a lot of, well, as we say in Valorant, thrifties, where a team with the worst buy just ends up coming up on top. Again, I think it has to do with the way that the players are playing. When you have the gun advantage, there's no need to be aggressive. Like that pick and donut really turned the round in favor of UFT. So again, I like to see these teams be a little more disciplined.
Free fire coming from Timbus. Blade gets taken down by Zip from Catwalk. Still 3 players towards B, but UFT has full mid control. And seems like they might, it's already pushed through red here. Nuki's going for an info push down banana with his teammate. He should call for the rotate towards A pretty soon here. Nimbus running for the molly, but going down to it scratches molly. Oh, Nuki with 2 massive deeks from behind on Catwalk, just scratched left in a trying to bring back what he can, but now left in a 1v2 situation. Nuki is able to recover the AK and have bomb control. Tries to smoke the molly there and run through, but Nuki was ready for that.
Yeah, and again with the light buy
thrifty
on the
buy, yeah.
CT side, yeah, it's another round towards the CTs, which is going to be really important for them, getting that reset off of most of the T players. Not sure what went wrong there, but I think UFT sped it up just a little bit too slow after that initial pick.
Yeah, that was a quite unlucky timing. Just as I believe Scratch was watching the peek from Catwalk, but just as he left, I believe Nuki picked out.
Yeah, but sometimes it's all it takes.
You gotta be able to capitalize on add util. Oh! Bray jumps up onto triangle and gets to Michael Wecky, smoked off from his teammate, unable to help. And it's just, Michael Wecky left again in a 2v5 situation. Michael Wecky finds one, gets traded back. Does have an AK and he's walked onto A, but Prentice seems ready for him, gets taken down. Blade with the pre-fire onto and good conversion, I guess, from, oh wait, not even good conversion, that was a gun round. Was it gun round or was it force from UFT?
It was a buy down to however much to double. It was a double save round, so some of them forced, some of them were still saving.
Yeah, this does help ASU tie up the game. Only 2 rounds left, and then this next round coming up after this would be a very important one.
Yeah, the pressure's definitely on UFT here. They haven't really converted many important rounds except for their second round thrifty. Especially because ASU seems to be a lot more well practiced in their util, using it to take space, calling out the trades. That mid play last round was a great demonstration of that. See if UFT can come up with something a little bit more coordinated.
Seems like they're grouping up for an A push here, but Timbus does walk through the banana smoke, maybe trying to fake B presence a bit. Scratch and the rest of his team running through, trying to find this A player, but his teammate on Donuts doubled up with him. They're trying to just get plant here. Oh, pulls up the molly at the wrong time, and Michael Wecky punishes that. The T's do have A control now, however, Bray is holding on to Donut here. Gonna plant the bomb for CT, and Scratch is gonna keep pushing. Oh, he gets taken down. Michael Wecky finds the player in Donut, And another one onto Blade. Big 3K coming out from Michael Wecky here. Hero Digo does get taken out by Noogie at the end. And Zip is unable to hold on with just a P250.
But hey, that's a great eco. Great picks from Michael. UFT needs to come out with a better plan as to how to time these lurks. I don't think it's well, if they are trying to sell the fake, I think the lurk on the B should be a little bit louder, but if not, then it should be much later. Either way, I think they do need to maybe call a timeout and sort of just reset the mental a little bit and get a play going.
I believe the B lurk did pull the A rotator, the A player to donut, and that's what gave them the opening. I wouldn't call it necessarily a bad lurk. He just needed to distract the teammates for his teammates a little bit. Another slow default coming in from both sides. Seems like ASU likes to stack B on early. Gets chunked down to 65. Great util coming out from ASU. Does a bit more chip damage onto here. UFT is grouped up towards B, but they might be walking into a full-on stack here. Ray jiggling, but he got heard, gets tagged down to 19. Still 3 CTs on the site here. Finesse going for an aggro peek, gets flashing by his teammate, gets taken out by Zip. He tries to get traded, but Timbus takes him down as well. Just great left, but looks away at just the wrong time. He does get 2, but Timbus trades him down. UFT in a 3v2 retake or post-plant situation here. 2 players are low. This is very winnable from ASU. Timbus dies to the molly. Scratch and Zip trying to hold on to the lights. Zip gets full flash, but they do not push through the smoke. Time is ticking down for the CTs. They're trying to find anything they can. Timbus peeks out. Oh, and Blade gets scratched as well. Great retake coming in from ASU. Clearing out the site slowly and using their util to isolate these fights.
Yeah, what a retake. 2v3 with an op. That's quite difficult, and also on an extremely important round because now UFT is going to be on a weaker buy with a lot less util while your team while ASU continues to snowball their money and their lead.
Yeah, I think the utility from ASU actually won them the round. A lot of the UFT members have been chunked down to pretty low HP, and that caused the Molly to actually put a lot more pressure onto them. Scratch gets taken down at mid here.
Yeah, look at this mid util. Like Scratch didn't even have a chance.
Michael Lucky sitting behind the smoke, walks through, is able to find one, but gets traded back by Bray. Tim is trying to chase him down, and he finds a trade. 1v2 situation here. Timbus does not have bomb, and the CTs seem to be pushed all the way down banana. They do not have the bomb, I believe. Timbus does have to walk back through T-spawn to recover it. Would Noogie be prepared for this late T-ramp or B doors push?
Oh, did Noogie not see bomb?
No, it's outside of the doors. Behind the box, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, that's going to be a little bit of luck. Let's see if Timbus can do anything about that.
Yeah. Timbus might be able to find a good timing here onto Noogie. Oh, he does, but he can't finish the job. 57 HP left, calling for his teammate to rotate in. Great idea by Timbus here. Look, faking some presence mid. Oh, Brandon misses the shot onto Timbus. He knows A site should be free here. Has a smoke to smoke off the upper CT. Noogie on the flank. Timbus trying to get the bomb down. And he does. 1v2 post-plant situation. Timbus pushing to find a kill on the CT. Isolate that fight. He is able to find Planet. 1v1 situation here. He's so aware, and he finds Noogie. Really well played round by Timbus there.
Talk about important rounds. After that 2v3 retake, we see a 1v2 that's just played to perfection.
Yeah. isolating the fight onto the CT player, and just having the knowledge that the other players probably rotated through Donut if he's not CT. Great play by Timbus here. Really bring his team back into the game.
Yeah, now that they're able to convert this round with the CTs having somewhat of a weaker buy, they're gonna have to be forced to do a hard reset here, save for another. So that's, you know, another 2 rounds on the board, which would put them at match point. So this round's gonna be incredibly important as well.
A fast banana push coming in from Timbus does hear some comms to his teammate mid. They should be ready. Yep. Michael Lucky finds the first. The rest of the CTs start slowing down. Pushes through and gets taken down. Loses a AK here unnecessarily. 4v4 situation. The CTs are still on a weaker buy. 2 pistols, 2 rifles. Sorry, not Timbus getting caught out there. Scratch getting caught out and Amen as well. Michael Wecky not finding the trade. Going back for more. Planet finds Zip as well. Full blind. 6 HP. Oh. Michael
Planet
Wecky
has all
is
the
able to
info.
get up. Goes back for the peek and gets taken out by Michael Wecky. Now Noogie with low HP stuck in a 1v2 situation and gets found by Michael Wecky.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Now you're on a save or you're on a terrible buy as the CTs. You're now playing for overtime, and now that whole mental reset from that clutch from Tim is just snowballing. This will probably end up winning them the game if they play it correctly. But then again, we never really know, because so far this game's just been ecos after ecos, just those Deagles doing so much work. So we'll see what ASU is able to pull out.
Yep, seems like another default coming in from both sides, playing this standard meta setup. Going for cave control. Nothing mid from ASU. They might be stacking B side here actually on the save.
Oh, this A push from ASU is going to get them so much info. They're definitely going to keep that stack towards B. If UFT decides to go A, though, they're going to be put in an impossible task. But if they do decide to go B, this round could just land in ASU's
Are they
favor.
ready? Are they ready for the flank? Scratch is looking towards elbow, sees the enemy but does not hit them at all. They should know that A side is free here. Yeah, UFT capitalizes on the push, takes A for free and takes over CT as well. All of the CT players left dumbfounded, sitting on mid with only pistols. Immediately dinks Scratch. Helps out his teammate here. Takes down 3. Does go down to Planet. And the rest of the team just peeking down Red Room and cleaning up these kills.
Yeah, the buy on ASU side still not going to look terrific, although they can save a little bit of money if they don't buy those helmets. Yeah, still not going to be 4 nades on everyone, but it's going to look good enough so they can challenge a couple things. There's an op on T side now, which we'll see how they work that.
Yep. Going into round 22 here, it's do or die for ASU on their own map pick. UFT is on match point here with a better buy, full util, and just the momentum on their side. Another default coming in. Great util coming out, chunking Scratch down to half HP again. Blade jump spotting mid. Almost ate those util. And a great smoke from Finesse here, just slowing down the banana push. Push all the way into Red Room already. Does get smoked off here, putting a lot of pressure and uncertainty, causing one of the 8 teammates to rotate back to help hold on to CT here. They should be hearing the boost coming in from Banana. The T seem to be grouping towards a B hit here. There should be fast rotates from Red Room onto B. If UFT doesn't use that much util here, they might find themselves in a sticky situation with a fast retake coming in and no util to block them out.
Yeah, I mean, the op on A is going to know there's no one there, so now that the push is coming in, it's going to be a 4-man stack.
Yeah. Finesse is exposed. He gets flashed by his own teammate, actually. Taking down another enemy at long, continuing up with the pressure and pushing, gets taken down by Planet. Michael Wecky unable to find a trade, legging the enemy. Quick pop flash. and if they do turn away, 2v3 retake situation, ASU do or die. Blade spamming the smoke, just missing the opponent. Gets taken by Scratch and Zip. 1 kill each to clean up this round from UFT.
Yeah, overall, great game from UFT. We see, with the highest ADR, carrying that team through his aim. But I would like to, give a shout out to Timbus, even though, he's not at the top of the leaderboard. I think a lot of his play calls and a lot of, clutches and whatnot that he's done for the team was absolutely
Impact player.
exactly. Honestly, though, I don't think that game should have been as close. I think UFT did throw away a lot of chances to close that a little bit earlier. A lot of the rounds, again, on both sides, to be fair, going towards the cheaper buy. So I'm hoping that both teams are able to clean that up for a cleaner second half or second game.
Yeah. Well, going into map 2, I believe it is Mirage. Yes, Mirage is the next map, and as we know, Mirage is UFT's pick. Yeah, and being UFT's pick is, we know, and all our fellow UFT players and Pug stars would feel very solid playing on Mirage. It's their home map. They can just take the aim duels. They know they'll win, and win out the game pretty quick.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how UFT plays now that they know a lot more util, and with everyone comfortable on Mirage being one of the most classic maps. Let's see if that turns the tide more in UFT's favor, and if this game will be less close than the first.
Mm-hmm.
It'll also be interesting to see what ASU pulls out, even though it's not their map pick, since everyone knows Mirage. See if they have any interesting strats.
Yep. What are your predictions for this map?
Again, I think it'll go in the favor of UFT. I do think, I definitely underestimated ASU's capabilities, as shown through the first game, pulling out some really nice shots. I do think UFT is going to take it in the end, but probably a close game. Call it, 13-8, similar to the last.
Yeah. This is UFT's map pick, so ASU should be starting on the CT side. I think UFT might come out with a pretty early lead here. It might be similar to the last game with a 9-3 lead. And as long as they're able to convert their pistol round this time, hopefully they won't, on the CT side, hopefully we won't have to see a comeback being done by ASU. And we'll get a pretty quick game. I say 13-4.
Wow, okay. Really, really hyping up the UFT squad, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll see. Mirage is a rather one-dimensional map in terms of the strategies you can run. But if you're able to get those fakes effectively and stall those rotates, get those lurk picks, it is a map that can still be very interesting to watch. So I'm pretty excited to see what both these teams are going to pull out. It's also a map where the op is really, really effective. So on players like Praneet, who was opping a lot last game, and Michael Wecky, who's currently opping in warm-up. It'll be exciting to see what they can pull out as well.
Mm-hmm. Is Michael Wecky the opper on UFT? Do you know?
I have no clue, but he's been opping, so I'm gonna assume so.
Damn. Okay, thank you. That was our observer Konkordsky chiming in here. He's in the back end and been watching all of these matches and just making sure the stream runs smoothly. So big shout out to him. Oh.
Yeah, so before this game starts, unfortunately, Benji, I'm gonna have to leave you to it. It was a great experience co-casting with you, and hopefully UFT is able to come out with a win. But I do want to see some close games, and if it goes to map 3, then let it be exciting.
Thank you for casting. See you soon.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye. Now we're just waiting for both teams to be ready here. All the plays are connected, but there might be some technical or tactical breaks for bathrooms. A massive fight happening out here in warm up. Not really sure what's going on, but it seems like everyone's pulling out the out op here. Really getting their aim and util warmed up on Mirage 2 here. Yep. And map 2 is starting off with knife round. Seems like the CTs are, both the CTs and Ts are murdering each other, shanking each other, just like the streets of London. A little. Yep. Welcome back to the second map of UFT's playoff round of 16. I am now joined by Normahi, the president of UFT CSGO, or CS2.
Yeah, CS2 now. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
And we start with UFT Varsity on the T side on Mirage here. Looks like slow default, maybe a B split here.
Yep. A quick B split coming up. They are running into a stack here against long range. Two players go down on Cat, and the last player on Cat goes down as well. They're unable to find any trade. Zip does find the Cat player, but he is left alone in a 1v4 situation. Players coming at him from all angles.
Yeah, the B stack here really worked out for ASU.
Yeah. Also, quite a slow start, actually. Quite a disjointed push from UFT, in my opinion. The players coming out of apps and short didn't really make contact at the same time, allowing the short players to get picked off first before the apartment players can actually impact the fight. And so going into round number 2 here, UFT does decide to save, and we'll see if ASU is able to convert or if UFT is going to find another thrifty round.
Another B stack for them. Looks like they're really gambling on that B push again. But UFT is just going up underpass and mid.
Mid window is smoked off. The CTs have no info of what's going on at mid. Does make a step. Bray should calm that
And
to
spotted.
his teammates. Jumps through Khan, gets taken down by Braid 1. Scratch jumps up, tries to take on Noogie, but gets immediately flicked onto, and another quick adjust by Noogie.
What a
Clean,
start.
yep. Clean conversion from ASU. Maybe my prediction of a 13-4 half might be wrong. However, coming into the third round here, UFT does have their first buy round. Slightly low util against worse weapons, but higher util from the ASU side. We'll see if they can buy and put themselves on the board. Find the first round.
And the bonus round here, very low util from UFTA side. And a big push.
Vanessa pushing down mid aggressively. Peeks out.
Oh my.
Oh, lined up 3. All 3 players pushing down mid, but UFT does have A site, and the bomb is left in T spawn, however.
Yeah. Michael Wicky's alone on A with no bomb. I don't think ASU is aware though.
Yep. 1v4 situation here, and T-Disc, they get
UFT's being read like a book right now. They're being pushed everywhere they go.
Yep. UFT might be slightly overconfident coming into this map after winning their opponent's map pick. We'll see if there's any anti-strats actually, since it's playoffs. The games are getting more and more tense and more important as the rounds go on. So we'll see if ASU brings out any counter tactics that they got from reviewing the demos. Great spam coming in. More util damage done by ASU. Great shot from Michael Weki taking down Blade on peeking B short. UFT with a slightly worse buy, but they are really able to recover MP9. Scratch gets dinked. Yuno finds a trade.
Barely skipped.
5v3 situation here. And this does get found by Bray. They know two players are on A. They could just regroup and hit B here. Yuno goes down to Molly, unfortunately. 3v3 situation. Scratch is looking away at the wrong moment. Michael Weki does have his window covered. Yep. T's are slowing down the game so far. Seems like they might be regrouping for a B hit here. Just finesse with a nade and a smoke to hold on to this side of the map. The T's are slowly creeping on to B with one lurk and ladder. Finesse, it does not get checked. Zip sees, tries to plant, but goes down, and Finesse takes both of them down. Just Michael Weki left, and he gets found by Bray 1.
Big start here for ASU. They're up 4-0. They got the bonus, they got the eco. And UFT can buy again.
Really well played by ASU there, knowing they're a man down, but they have better guns, and just holding on to those guns and making sure UFT can't group up and hit a site, playing those long range angles or playing rat angles so they can't get cleared out as well. UFT is able to buy into this 5th round. Michael Weki going for not a mid peek, just holding for the connector peek.
So for a mid push.
A lot of util coming in from ASU at mid. After showing mid presence, they fall back to the sides. Timbus finds Noogie peeking on bottom stairs. Is chipped down to 23 HP. Oh, sees Pranit, who over peeks and goes down as well. Just Bray left to hold on to the A side, calling for his teammates to rotate in. Timbus goes down, sacrifices himself for the info. Bray peeks out and takes down one more. Back on the 3v3 situation, Finesse finds Scratch underneath. Now a 2v2 situation. Michael Weki trades back, takes down Finesse. Bray 1v2. They know where he is.
You might catch
and they're calling for. Yeah, he is pushing up mid right now, but it seems like Michael Weki could be aware for this peak. He is, and he takes down Bray.
First round for UFT Varsity. It is their map, so we'll see what they can do on the T side here now they can finally buy. And they took some guns off ASU, but they're still loaded up on money after winning 4 rounds. It's not much.
UFT would probably, if UFT wins this round, they're very close to breaking ASU's economy. I think one of them can't buy. So very important round coming in. Seems like UFT is going for another 1-3-1 default and ASU as well. Noogie throws a molly onto A-main, but I don't think he heard the Yuno's push past it. Knowing exactly where he is, and he is able to find a pick on A. Speeding up, but he gets taken out by Bray on the trade. Scratch trades Yuno back. 4-on-3 situation. The T's have almost full mid control. Finesse takes down Timbus, is flash and chunked down to half HP, 70 HP. Michael Weki pushing aggressive, finds the pick onto Finesse, who over peaks Cat. Just Pranit left in a 1v3 situation. The T's are grouping up, going towards Cat, but he is holding the cross here. Michael Wicki jumps across, he misses a shot, Panic pushes out and gets taken down by Michael Wicki.
This was really important. Consecutive rounds for UFT. Now they're only one of them can buy fully, and then you have to
He
drop
could
them
drop
out.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Seems like they're going for an hero M4 buy here.
Yeah. A smart choice, or else they would lose more rounds. You don't want to be broke on the CT side, especially with the MR13.
Oh, seems like they're actually forcing.
Oh, interesting.
Very
choice.
interesting buy coming out.
Well, two of them are half buy. 2 force. Yeah.
Another default coming in from UFT, while ASU leans towards A. Michael Wicki is. ASU is pushed through A main, and Michael Wicki might be aware of this. Oh, great smoke blown up by whoever threw the nade. Timbus finds one on B as well. Finds Planet trying to peek out market door, and that should be the round. Scratch finds Noogie, and it's just Finesse left with 14 HP, stuck in CT spawn. Enemies closing all around him. And he is able to survive there, takes down Timbus with the flower pot in the way. He should be getting hunt down. Flash coming in and immediately taken out by Michael Wicki.
Yeah, not only 2 of them can buy, but with no util, so I think they would opt out for a save here. Yeah, looks like.
Maybe some miscommunication coming in from ASU's side in the previous round. Not all of them full bot, not all of them forced. Very preventable mistake, especially with CS2 and the refund in place.
Yeah, it looks like one of them went back to buy actually, so I'm wondering what happened there.
Zip gets dinked through the boxes. All the T's fighting mid, but the CTs are fighting back. You know, creeping out A main once again. Gets spotted by Nuki, but with the better gun, he takes him down. Takes down Bray as well. And is he aware? Yeah, he is aware of Planet. Nice 3k eco frag coming in. Blade almost gets knifed by Timbus there. Confused and lost. And he gets taken down from all 3 sides.
4-4 over even. And they have money for a quick buy. Not a lot of util, but they should be able to work something here. UFT Varsity, 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah. The economy is slowly building up. Not a lot of UFT players are dying in these rounds. So they should be able to buy for the rest of the half. As long as nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
It seems like a fast B hit might be coming in from UFT, changing up the pace from the defaults. They know they like to stack towards A, so they could isolate this B player and pretty easily
they don't
find
even have a cap player.
It's jump spots and tagged down a little bit, but UFT is speeding up the push here. He's mollied out in Van, he's hiding in the corner trying to survive, but he does burn down to Zip. Blade trying to help his teammate, takes down Scratch, but goes down to Zip from apartments, traded right back. 4v3 retake situation here. And this should have seen him last second. Peeks out and pre-fires him, immediately taking him down. Oh. And Timbus takes on the next player as well. Very, very good call coming out from Timbus, I believe, to IGO to speed it up and just hit B. They probably found out that they like stacking 3A, and they capitalized on that mistake.
Yeah, that was a good call. They waited, they threw their util, they spotted the guy jump spotting Van, and they isolated that fight, took the site, and kept the post plant. And now ASU's broke again. $0 on 3 of them after this round.
Yeah, especially in CS2 now with the shortened game, it's pretty easy on CT side to just... Oh, Blake gets caught out on short!
Got a shot by
He
Yendo.
did not... Yeah, they had no info mid there. Zip is able to find Finesse on the apps push. They have full B control here once again. this 8 stack really not working out on
they're taking
ASU side.
a big gamble and it's not working out. And UFT will keep taking advantage of that. There's an apps blind coming. Hopefully they're aware of that.
Yeah. They know that ASU's on a low buy, so they gotta push for info. Michael Wecky misses actually, surprisingly.
Yeah. You don't get
Trying
that
to
off.
creeping through, does spot him. Is able to take down Michael Wecky, but
No, where's
is he
Zip,
aware of Zip? 2v2 situation here. You know, whiffs a little bit, can't secure the kill on short. Bray's pushing out at Markador as well. Nuki sprays down, you know, through the bench. Just Zip left in a 1v1 situation, very low HP, just needs to play time. Nuki trying to find him, and is able to find a headshot, but there is no time left.
Another round for UFT. 6 rounds in a row here. And he
And
dies
he goes
as well.
to the bomb. Tragic.
Very, very weak buy from them this round. Even if it comes in.
They do have the full loss bonus, so they could go for some deagles and armor, but they have to go into the last round. Getting ready.
Yeah, pretty even kills on UFT side here. 8-7, 8-7. Pretty even spread of kills. Everyone's contributing, pulling their weight.
So we do see the Deagle SMG armor buy coming out from ASU, while UFT's on a full buy once again. They're still going for the default, where they're taking mid control, and ASU can't really contest them with these pistols and SMGs on the long range angles. Michael Wiki sneaks through the top con smoke. Finesse attacks his shoulder through the box, and Scratch finds both one player while Una finds the next. That's the A falling part. Blade does get one back.
And an AK.
Collects an AK. He knows they're coming up from con. Gets one. Michael Weki does not able to get the trade. 3v2 situation here. Yep.
Oh, these were Timbus.
Oh, great shot from Nugi taking down Timbus. Just left in a 1v3 situation. Sneaking up behind him. Is Finesse aware of this flank coming in? He does have bomb. Oh, shot. Trying to push for the hole and gets taken down by Finesse.
What a round. A Deagle round for ASU, and they managed to clean up with only 2 deaths on their side.
By winning that round, they gave themselves a chance to tie up this half before they switched sides. But that was really, really good shots from Blade, I believe, taking down the jungle push. And UFT was just disjointed coming up con afterwards, and he's able to pick them off and not give them any trades. Alright, blowing up the smoke here, misses the shot onto Scratch. Big nade coming in from Blade. Takes down Blade through the smoke, running out of A main. Does get found by Bray here.
We have 2 players in con, like a crossfire.
4v4 situation here. Zip is ready for the push, but Bray takes on Timbus in return. Scratch is not able to find a trade as well. Zip does have B here, I believe.
They're rotating up.
Oh, Finesse catches Zip, trying to speed up. Michael Wecky left in a 1v3 situation. Walking down catwalk here. Seeing if he can find anything. There are 2 players trained on him. Finds one, but Finesse takes him down. Yep. At the end of the half, ASU is able to claw back 2 extra rounds, excuse me. And we're going into the next half, 6-6, even score.
Yeah, even half. Considerably a good half from UFT starting, considering they started 4-0 down, getting 6 rounds in a row. They should have closed out the half at 8-4, but a good T half regardless on their map pick.
Yeah. Fast nades coming out for A, I believe. Executing onto A.
Yep.
Calling for the rotates in. UFT is playing retake A, I believe. But all the plays. Oh, Zip pushes through. as well. Pushes through the jungle smoke and gets taken down. Michael Weki finds one through the smoke. Planet takes one down in CT. They have full CT control now. 2v3 retake coming in for UFT. Very hard crossfire to break here. Planet checking CT to make sure there's no one flanking him. And coming back, takes down Scratch on the trade. Crossfire coming in from ASU. Not much Michael Weki can do, getting shot from behind. Both sides, they're not able to find a head. He's running, knifing, picking up new weapons, trying to find anything he can.
What a run from Brandon, actually. 3 headshots with the P250. Open up the site.
Yeah.
And now they're up again.
Very risky push from there through the bench smoke.
Yeah, usually you want to push that with a flash or something. Or when they're looking away, catch a good timing, but just got unlucky there.
UFT Varsity are gonna decide to invest into some pistols. And with the couple of thrifties we've seen in the previous game, hopefully we'll see a similar result here. Michael Weki gets smoked off at window, is not able to find any shots. Timbos hears him running up, gets immediately headshot and taken down. Scratch goes down in apps as well. Michael Weki trying to find whatever he can in market, gets jumping back 10. Zip, same result. Just left, running away with his tail between his legs, and gets pre-fired through the murder hole.
And they converted their pistol win, so now UFT can buy with low util. Hopefully they can convert, get the bonus round, and go back to winning ways.
Yeah. Yep, coming into this third round of this half, very important round. First buy round coming in from UFT. Finesse crossing mid and getting tagged up quickly. Window is smoked. Seems like a quick A split is coming in from the T side. UFT does have 4 players stacked towards mid and A, ready for this push here. Scratch left alone on B, playing on an off angle, seeing what he could find. Smoke's coming in on A. Tim, was tucked in sandwich. They should not check him. Takes down 2, takes down 3. Finally gets traded by Finesse coming in from Connector, but just 1 player left in a 1v3 situation. Scratch coming in from Ticket as well. Finesse trying to flake the bomb, but gets taken down by Scratch on the jump up.
What a round by Clever color positioning, gets him 3 kills as they lined up coming out of A main, and UFT get their first CT round.
Going to this next 16th round, it's very important for both sides actually. Whoever loses this will have low economy for the next couple rounds and allows their opponent to build up their bank. The window smoke is missed, but Michael Weki makes it catch up and gets taken down with no support from his teammates. Spams one down in return, but he is spammed down as well in return. Timbus gets another one top mid. Bomb is dropped. 4v3 situations. Scratch keeps pushing and takes down another one. Only 2 players left on ASU side. Zip also tagged down to very low. Very doable situation for ASU here. 3 low players on UFT side, but they do have to play together. Make sure they don't die in vain, and get the bomb down. Most importantly, they gotta pick and prod to find the empty site. Seems like they decided B is that site. On low HP, still deciding to keep pushing. Might be able to give his team some info and call rotate to B early.
You're going towards the only player on UFT that has more than 50 HP. Let's see if this decision...
He is isolated and on an island, sitting Van. Hopefully he goes unchecked. He does go down. Timbus goes down trying to jump through the window as well. 2v2 situation, both players on UFT low. very winnable from ASU here, but also very losable with and Zip on the other side. Zip goes down, unable to find a trade. He does see one van, takes one down, knows exactly where the other player is, decides to run outdoor, and Noogie repositions and takes him down.
It's like they made the right choice by going towards B. Scratch was playing in a position where he couldn't get any more than any kills, so he was stuck and got mollied off. Couldn't get one kill.
Yeah, great mid rounding coming in. It's like even though UFT won the early round by getting those kills mid, they were able to find out where the weak side is and just target it. And they kind of messed around with the rotates and made UFT think it was actually an A hit.
And a full save here, mostly from UFT.
It has a shadow advantage, but still loses with the poor weapon. Trying to find a headshot here, does take down Bray. He knows there's another player there. The firepower on UFT really showing up with these deagle buys and being able to just find kills. ASU is grouping up, hits A, smokes off right side, but Yuno's already rotated into CT. Big nade coming in from Blade. Chunks Yuno down to 40 HP. Oh, Yuno finds him through the triple box. Is Finesse aware? He does find Timbus at short. Noogie takes down Michael Weki at stairs as well. Scratch finds one back. 1v2 situation. A crossfire setup here from CT and site. Very hard not to crack. Noogie readying for a flash for his teammate to peek. Does plan it. Here's the jump. Calls for the flash. Messes up the flash. Flashes himself actually. But Scratch is being flanked.
Where?
Yeah. Panda was able to play with the audio and just run circles around him there. Good eco coming out from UFT, being able to get 3 kills at least, making sure the T economy does not grow out of position, out of the situation. And coming into this round, another full buy coming in from both teams. It's also very important round. Both teams' economy is make or break on this round.
Yeah, I think if UFT loses this round, surely it's game over.
Finds one, but Michael Weki gets spammed and down through. Timbus takes one down as well, takes down another one. 4v2 situation for UFT. Last time they were in this situation, they were picked apart, but now they all have full HP and util. This should be a very easy cleanup. Oh no, Zip gets caught with his pants down. With a nade, does take him down. Is he aware that he's already Tetris? Finesse jumping up, trying to see if he can find but the timing isn't there.
Good round from Yuno here. Gets one off the mid peak early on into the round. Gets a mid kill on Palace and the third. Close the round.
Very good chemistry as well, coming in with taking the contact and Michael Weki. Unfortunately, he got taken down for the smoke, but Timbus was able to peek off that and find 2. Great team. ASU does call a timeout actually. They might be coming up with some strat to counter this mid aggression coming out from UFT.
Yeah, they want to make sure they can close out this map so they can go to map 3. Make sure they don't start slipping. Their money's getting kind of low, so they need to make some smart decisions based on that as well.
UFT's economy is still not the best. Any round where they lose would probably break their economy and bring them to the match point, basically.
Yep.
It seems like ASU is going to go for a slight force buy here. Maybe they're changing up the pace, decides to rush B. We'll see if UFT is ready to adapt to the post timeout change.
Let's see what they can do with this timeout.
Seems like it is a fast B, but UFT might be aware of that. Coming from fast mid control again, Pran immediately gets taken down.
Good flash by Zip.
Less than 15 seconds into the round. And they're mollied off in connector as well. With no map control, T's are just stuck in apps waiting behind a molly.
Looks like UFT's aware. They have 3 towards B.
Well, they had full mid control, saw nothing. Yep. And the nade is not able to do that much damage. Yuno finds one full blind. Timbus takes one down. Yuno trades him back. Gets 2 fast kills. And he gets the last kill as well.
Started to pick up the kills as a star player. Bringing UFT
Good
back.
4K hold from Yuno there.
24 kills for Even though they're down, he's up.
Yeah, great game coming in from Yuno. On the T side earlier, he was able to open up a couple rounds. Sorry, on the CT side there. Wait, T side there, sorry. He was able to open up a couple rounds by walking out A main. Seems like the T's are speeding it up again on another save. They might be going for a palace pop here. Oh, they might catch Zip with his pants down. Oh.
Playing that again. Oh, he's aware this time. Good.
He is. Yuno gets 3 again. And Michael Wiki cleans up the other 2.
Manages to take on 3 pistols jumping right at him.
Yep. Great spray control from there. Even though I couldn't see, I believed. Our Lord and Savior, plugging for Christ,
Yeah. And it's the score is even. Looks like the ASU timeout did not do much for them, as now they're down.
That's the lineup?
I did not know that lineup.
And I might smoke connector.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a window smoke.
Yeah, do not.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh. Both Timbus and Yuno fighting here. Timbus finds one, takes down. Oh.
And Eunice, what a mid fight by UFT here.
Yeah.
Give 3 quick picks.
Playing off. Oh, Zip gets timinged. Looks away for a split second. Yuno finds him in the end.
Yuno's on route to drop 30, or unless he already has.
That was another 3 kills, I believe. He should be on 27? 29.
Yeah, because he got 3 and then 2. Yep.
Yeah. Yuno 24. The Lord and Savior. The carrier of UFT Varsity.
There's a reason they are where they are.
Yep.
A good balanced team plus.
Was struggling. Well, not struggling, but struggling impact-wise on Ancient earlier. However, on Mirage, his home turf,
Yeah.
probably 2,000 hours on Mirage alone. Zip finds one for the smoke after
What a mid by
the big nade from
80
Yuno.
damage. Yeah.
Right on target. The T's going into match point might just lose it. Oh, great flick by Bray. Takes down Yuno. Michael Weki have to move away from window here. Finesse trained on this peak. Tries to get him, but gets taken by the molly. Michael Wiki going out with the peak with the USP. Gets tagged down to 9 HP.
Courageous. Oh, it looks like he's. I'll be going for.
No, he goes for a peak again.
Surely.
No way. He's
brave.
No respect at all. Yeah, knowing they're on the worst buy. Scratch. Looking for finesse here. He knows he was last seen somewhere under.
2 and abs, and that should be a round over.
Yep, just finesse left running up.
And here's finesse as well. 3k for Timbus, closes the round, and UFT is match point away from going to the quarters of the Open Premier playoffs.
Yeah, UFT was really struggling for a bit there near the switch of the half, but they're just bringing it back. And as said many times before, I believe UFT Varsity is a very momentum-based team. And once they get rolling, it's a train that's coming at you 200 kilometers per hour, and you can't stop it.
That is usually the case, and there's not much you can do about it, especially with the MR13 system of CS2.
Michael Wiki finds one for the smoke. There is a gap on top of the smoke.
Yeah,
Timbus takes on one. Oh, gets traded back by Pranit, but finds him through the smoke as well. Just one player left. Bray 1, 1v4, trying to bring his teams back into this series, but he gets found by Zip.
And it's 13-10, 2-0 for UFT, and they go to the quarterfinals of Open Premier.
Yep. Really well played by the team in general. The Zip and Scratch holding on to their sites. Timbus and taking those mid fights and just winning them over and over. Is able to drop 30 and 15 that game with a 56% headshot rate. 134 ADR and 3 triple kills. I think it's
It's
easy
Yuno's
to
world, and we're all
say.
living in it.
Is easily the match MVPs today.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Top ranking in Ancient as well. But Timbus, is also a big shout out to him. Good calls and just good impact on Ancient and Mirage as well.
Yeah, it was a good display from Varsity, and they haven't played in a couple weeks together. So this match was a good display of like their ability to just adapt and overcome the adversity of just not playing together or practicing.
Yeah, I believe this is one of the first times UFT has been brought to like such close to match point.
Yeah.
I don't think they've dropped the map before, right?
I think they might have dropped the map during the season.
Oh, yeah, they dropped 2 maps over the season.
Yeah, still impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I think those games were used with subs, so the full roster, I don't think they dropped. Yeah.
UFT still undefeated with the official roster.
Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Hopefully, they'll keep up the momentum, and we'll see them all the way in the finals.
Yeah, well, they have to win one more match, and I think their next match is tomorrow, actually.
Oh, back to back?
I believe so. If I'm not mistaken. It is tomorrow at 5 p.m. against, if I'm not mistaken, this is California State University.
Would that be streamed? Our great President Noor?
Potentially.
Okay. Well, stay tuned for any updates, and we may or may not see you tomorrow for the next round of playoffs from UFT Varsity.
Thank you, everyone.